Hey, this is Ryan, and I will be showing you how to make a macro in Word. Let me just open up Word. So, today I'll be making a macro for visually impaired users, so it will make it a lot more easier to use Word or any other Microsoft document, because they all run in the same way. You use the developer tool, and you make the macro through that, and it's easy to do it, because what a macro is, it's a shortcut to a function that you can do, like change the size, the color, the text, the style. You can make different colors, but uh, it's with a it's how you change it is from the from the toolbar, or from a shortcut key. Now to do this, I am going to copy some text. Now, I've thrown up one of my other work for English, and the size for me is barely you can barely read. It's very plain, very base text. Now, it would really be difficult for someone with who's visually impaired to read it. And what you can do is you could just change the color, changed everything about it so it stands out more. So what we need to do is we need to decide what we want. So if we change the size to about 16, change the color to let's say a dark blue, and then change the style to that. And now it comes out a lot stronger. But let's set that back now. We know now what we want to do. So if I press Control Z, it's back. It's no, wait, it's not back yet. There you go. So now we know what we want to do. Now I'm going to click on the developer tool and go to record macro. And what that does is it's going to record any function I do now. Okay, what am I going to call the macro? I'm going to call it macro 1.5, 1.1. Okay, for the first macro I'm going to do a button. Okay, let me do that again. Let me just put macro 1. Button. Okay, now it's going to let me. This is the normal macro, so I'm just going to add to the top bit. So add. Okay. Right. Alright, now it's recording. So if I Okay, I understand what I did wrong this time. So if I go to record macro again, I have to start a new one. So I'm gonna have button. I'm gonna go change text. That's a description, and it's gonna be button. Okay, let me just add. And then I'm going to change it. So I'm going to change it to 16, dark blue, and that. Then I'm going to go to the developer and stop recording. Now, if I'm right, this should work. Now if I go to highlight, click, there you go. Now that, I'm not sure why it came up in black, but it's still easier to read. So basically that is a shortcut using a button. Now we're going to make a shortcut. With a quick key. So if I go to developer, go to record macro, go to macro free, we'll go to change text back. Go key, tell me what key I want to use. So Control M. Okay, so assign. Okay, so now it's assigned to that. I close it. It's now recorded, and I've done it again. One sec, let me stop recording. Pause it. Highlight what area I want to. Resume. Now I will change the text back. Yeah, that's the right size. There you go. If I go to developer and say stop recording, now if I click on that, it will change it to that. But if I put Control M, it changes it back. Now that's how you make a macro. The best way to use this for is if you want to use something constantly. Let's say like the text, or like if you can't read something, you could just quickly enlarge it like that with just a simple click of a button or a simple key. So that's how to make shortcuts in Word using macros. Hopefully you found this useful. I've enjoyed making the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.